The small village of Willow Creek was known for its quaint charm and peaceful atmosphere. But there was one dark secret that lurked within its borders, the ghost of a young lady who haunted the old abandoned house on the outskirts of town. The villagers whispered about her, saying she was once a beautiful and alluring woman who had a string of men coming in and out of her house. Some said she was an escort, while others claimed she was simply a woman who enjoyed the company of men. But one fateful night, the whole village was shaken to its core when a gunshot rang out from the old house. The villagers rushed to the scene, their hearts pounding with fear and curiosity. And there, lying on the floor, was the young lady, her lifeless body still and cold. Rumors spread like wildfire through the village, with some saying that a jealous lover had taken her life in a fit of rage. Others whispered that she had been involved in some shady dealings that had finally caught up with her. But the truth was far more sinister than anyone could have imagined. The man who had been her most frequent visitor, a wealthy and powerful figure in the village, had fallen deeply in love with her over the years. He had begged her to stop working as an escort and marry him, but she had always refused. On that fateful night, he had come to her house as usual, only to find another man in her bed. Enraged and heartbroken, he had grabbed a gun and pointed it at the other man. But in a moment of madness, he had turned the gun on the young lady and pulled the trigger, shooting her in the heart. The other man had fled into the night, leaving the killer alone with his guilt and remorse. 2 days later, he had turned himself into the authorities, confessing to the crime and telling his side of the story. But the young lady's ghost continued to haunt him, her vengeful spirit clinging to him like a shadow. And so, he was sentenced to a life in prison, with the ghost of the young lady forever haunting his dreams and tormenting his soul. The villagers whispered in hushed tones about the tragic tale of the ghostly lady of Willow Creek, a story that would be passed down through the generations as a cautionary tale of love, jealousy, and the deadly consequences of a broken heart.